explanation video. So, guys, guys, and everything else, of course. As I say this at the start, but this time we're focusing what I say at the end instead of what I say at the start. At the end, I usually give you like a moral of the story little thing, where I say something like, "Oh, just remember." Just remember, this is all my opinion. They're just my personal things. I don't hate you if you play Bard or something. I just personally think that unless you're playing a Maestro Bard, um, then and because I think that unless you're playing a Maestro Bard, then you're not going to. I personally don't have a good time unless I'm playing a Maestro Bard or something. Because then I need to like waste spells and feats and stuff like this. Um, and still I need to use occult spellcasting. So this time, and and I say all of this stuff that is just my opinion or something, and that you're free to play your game however you want, unless you're like a horrible human being and trying to like run game to traumatize people. Um, and then I say, just remember, try to find your own path, you freaks of nature. So yeah, of course, try to find your own path. Of course, find path, pathfinder. That's the joke. I know, very clever. Uh, and then I say you freaks of nature, and I don't mean it as an insult. The real kicker over here, I think that this is how it's called, fellow kids or something like this. Uh, the point is that I'm playing a druid, and my whole channel brand is I just like literally I start at the end, still focusing on the end. I say try to find your own path. And hi guys, girls, and everything else. Because we're accepting, we're included on this channel unless you're some sort of evil killer person or something. Um so yeah, that's the important that's the important thing. But freaks of nature, um, druid, because druids, that's why of nature, because I'm a druid. That's why freaks of nature, because the whole point is that pretty much everyone watching here is probably either a human or something, but you might be still a cat. But the very fact that we're using internet and stuff like this, it's not really a natural thing, And I'm not saying that it's wrong or something, but houses, houses didn't exist back in prehistoric times and stuff like this. Um, houses, all of like all of like our smartphones, all of our vehicles, all of our stuff, and even our pets, and even our pets technically, um, weren't like natural like that. Most of our pets are just look like this because they were specifically bred for purpose of looking cute and stuff like this. And and that's the joke, because I'm a druid. I'm like the nature guy, and everything over here, like the very fact that you're watching this, you're probably watching this on some sort of device, and you're not some sort of, for example, ant getting a signal from a queen bee or something, or you're not just listening to me talk in person, even though I mean, talking is technically natural, like just basic speech. I think that it technically may be natural, but the fact that we have many different languages, that all have like their own grammar, it's kind of unnatural. So yeah, and the very fact that you're watching this means that you're watching this properly on some sort of device. And yeah, I'm a druid. I'm a natural guy, so you're kind. And the very fact that you're watching makes you kind of watching it on a not natural mean. Makes you technically from a point of view of a druid, a freak of nature. So I think you know. And yeah, I'm not saying this as a like a bad thing or something. That's the important thing, okay? I just wanted to clarify that. So yeah, now I'm literally repeating myself. Um, Now I'm literally repeating myself at this point, but try to find your own path, guys. Try to find your own path, you freaks of nature.